This podcast is brought to you in part by Academy Travel at MickeyVacations.com. Academy Travel is the official travel sponsor of the Pirates and Princesses podcast, and we can't recommend them enough. Go to MickeyVacations.com/PNP. That's MickeyVacations.com/PNP to get started on your next Disney Dream Vacation today. And now on with the show.
Glad you could come along. I put a spell on you.
Grid is live. Initiate light cycle battle.
Welcome, foolish mortals.
For a safe trip, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Be sure to watch your children, and no smoking, please.
Welcome to the Pirates and Princesses podcast.
We're a different kind of Disney podcast. We do it our way.
We talk about Disney parks, Disney movies, TV, video games.
Anything Disney.
I'm your host, Tom Pratt.
And I'm your other host, Cambria Pratt.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Tom Pratt, and I'm joined, as always, with my lovely wife, Cambria Pratt.
Hello, that's me.
And my lovely daughter, Kyrie Pratt. Hi. Age 8, going on 9. And after that, it's double digits. Yeah, so...
we're not talking about our age.
Okay, so we're going to do a slightly belated trip report.
Yes, it's belated.
A little bit, a couple of weeks. We were in Walt Disney World at the end of July, and we had some stuff going on, and we've been promising to get this up, and we will. So we're going to talk about... our experiences in
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, and Soarin.
Oh, geez, yeah, the Soarin. Okay, so yeah, if you followed us on Facebook, you'll know that we did attempted to do some live streaming throughout the course of the week. We had a couple of promotions going on, including promotions for Disney gift cards, and there's another promotion going on now, currently actually, to win a 4-night stay at Deluxe Resort. So go to our page at piratesandprincesses.net and click on the contest button, and you can enter that one. That's still going on. So we did as much as we could do on streaming, but we didn't really have the opportunity to talk about everything.
Well, not just that, the streaming, we're like, why can't we stream? And explain why we couldn't stream, Tom.
According to the cast members I talked to, we had a really hard time streaming live on Facebook, and now there is Wi-Fi throughout the park, but it was tied up because of Pokemon Go.
Yes, everybody's playing Pokemon Go.
Everybody was playing Pokemon Go. So according to some of the cast members we talked to, that was the reason we couldn't get Facebook to work. 75%
or we'd be
of the
live
time.
streaming and then it would cut out.
It'd cut out because somebody was finding a Pikachu or something. So, but a lot of people were playing Pokemon Go in the parks, including Tristan. Tristan was. Every time we were on the bus, he was taking my phone and he was catching lots of Magikarps.
Yes.
So there were a lot of Magikarps in the Magic Kingdom, surprisingly enough. So, and he was actually the gym leader for
Japan.
The department store in the Japan Pavilion for about 5 minutes, and then they took his scyther from him. So
he was very mad. Well, that was because your phone glitched out.
Yeah, something happened, but yeah, he was very upset about that. Anyway, that's Pokemon Go. That's
unrelated. Well, related, but
it is totally related. It's taken over the world. So, our trip in July, observations.
It wasn't as crowded as I thought it. Well, that's not well. Every place else but the Magic Kingdom wasn't as crowded as I thought it would be. The Magic Kingdom was just as bad as I expected. It was hot, just as we expected. But some days it wasn't that bad.
We had, I talked about this on the last podcast. We had a couple of really nice days in Epcot and Animal Kingdom. I didn't think it was really that bad.
No,
and
it wasn't
the
that
crowds weren't that bad. Epcot especially, that one day, I think, was that the first day we were there?
Yeah, we got there early because we got there earlier. We thought we would be, so we went to the park.
So Epcot, that very first day, it was actually, the crowds were pretty light. And that was like a Tuesday? I think it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, so we did have tour groups. I don't remember seeing as many, but we had some of the largest ones.
Yeah, there were some big ones. Like
on the Kilimanjaro Safari, they had 300 people or something like that.
Wasn't that bad.
And I saw I saw them a couple times actually, and I really like their shirts.
Okay, they all have
And, like,
The
matching
pink ones,
the
yeah.
matching pink shirts. Yeah. So yeah, the first day we went to Epcot.
Yes.
Well, where we stayed? We stayed at Port Orleans Riverside, which was nice. And what'd you think, Kyra's first time at Port Orleans Riverside? What did you think?
I like it.
So Kyrie liked Port Orleans Riverside. I liked it. What'd you think?
I liked it. I did not like the bus situation.
I'm
all?
gonna have to. Yeah, everything you've heard. I'll be honest here. Riverside is a beautiful, beautiful hotel. The rooms are.
It's easy to fall asleep in the beds. They're so comfy.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. The rooms are very nice. I like the layout. However, it's a very large resort, and because of that, the bus situation is less than ideal. Is that a polite way
Yeah, it wasn't.
to put it? I mean, we waited and waited and waited, and it's not just because it was summer. It's because every one of those buses has to make like 5 stops.
Yeah.
You know, and
Just for the hotel.
yeah, because there's like there's the French Quarter stop, and then there's like 3 or 4
Yeah, it's
Riverside
just, yeah,
stops.
I did not like the bus situation.
Yeah, so I have to. The only knock against Port Orleans, I would say, is the bus situation. So the food court was really good. We went down to the River Roost, and they had Yeehaw Bob Jackson. So we got a couple minutes of him, and that was pretty cool. He always had a pretty big turnout, and we got to do the one of the nights we got to do the riverboat to and from Disney Springs, or from Disney Springs.
You went from
And that's a whole nother
That's
issue.
again the bus situation.
This is another issue. But no, overall, I mean, everybody seems to like Port Orleans. It's just, again, the bus situation is less than ideal. I don't know how it is in the off season, but I imagine just with the size of the resort, it's always going to be a pain. So allot yourself an extra half an hour.
Yeah, we
to
were
an
almost
hour.
late for reservations. Even allotting ourselves extra time, we were still almost late for almost every reservation.
Well, we weren't the
because of
only ones.
bus.
I mean, there was that one family next to us where they actually had to call Disney Dining and get their reservation moved, because they were running so late.
But it wasn't their fault. They were waiting.
Sometimes we were almost late just because of the bus situation sometimes. So,
Yeah.
like Tusker House at Animal Kingdom or something.
Well, the one nice thing about the reservations, Disney won't. Usually, I don't think they cancel your reservation. They just kind of put you at the back of the line again, I think, if you show up late.
It was, a couple times it was not good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't from our lack of planning time because we allotted lots of time. It was the bus. But anyway.
The one time we were late, but they still let us in.
Yeah, well, that happened a couple times. So anyway, that first day we went to Epcot. That was a nice day.
It was a nice day.
It was really nice. Now, the first thing we noticed, though, going to Epcot is everything you've heard is true. They've beefed up security immensely.
Yeah, I kept getting picked to go through
Cam,
it must look dangerous.
The redheaded woman kept getting picked. She kept getting
Have to go through the metal detector and
detector and
yeah,
and all that.
because I look so menacing.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least they're just. I think they're just randomly pulling people, but you got pulled.
I got pulled all the time. I think it's the red hair. It's like, oh, she stands out. Grab her.
Yeah, so Cam got pulled a couple of times, and but yeah, there was a lot of security there. They had dogs and everything. It was pretty interesting.
Sniff out if they were lying.
Okay. Okay.
They were sniffing for other things.
Yeah, so Epcot that first day, one of the first things we did was ride Frozen.
We did ride Frozen.
Yep.
That was awesome.
And
Yes, I loved it. But Snowball actually kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, you were afraid.
oh,
of
Marshmallow. Yeah, she was a little afraid of Marshmallow because he's big. I think because he's big, he takes up the
He
whole
is really
corner. But
big.
you know what?
Yeah, and the rock that used to have like that giant eyes now Marshmallow, and they made
It used to be the troll rock, and now it's
but
Marshmallow.
apparently something they got rid of the popping up thing, and Marshmallow just moves his head to you and blows like smoke stuff, and then you go down the drop.
Yeah,
But the good thing is they still kept the water in the same exact boat.
it's pretty much
It's exact same
the
thing.
same ride. It's
Just changed to like Frozen, and I like the animatronics. They look like the real thing for real, but the only thing is that they're kind of creepy on the face because, well, they're not creepy. It's just it kind of looks weird because their face is like
projected.
Yeah, they're
projected
projected.
on their face. They're not like So that's kind of creepy to think about that they don't actually have a real face.
Well, they've been doing that for a couple of years, and a lot of the new animatronics have been sort of projecting the faces on. I mean, it makes them a little more lifelike, but when you look up, you actually get a close look at it. It looks kind of strange to have like a flat.
I thought it was good. It was really good.
It was really good. I mean, we were really concerned about the Maelstrom.
Yeah, we made that very vocal.
And you know what? I mean, even the theming. I think we mentioned this before when we were podcasting from the park. The theming fit. It fit.
It did fit.
It's not like people were worried they're just going to shove these cartoon characters into Epcot, and it was going to be really out of place. But I mean, you go in there and the queue is, I think it fits much more in the World Showcase than the original queue did, because the original queue was just like really sterile, and it was just painted walls and flags and the mural and all that. But this, they really took the time. They actually had some of the buildings, I think, that were
at the end.
I think they were taken from the ending of. I'm not.
And then they made
sure.
If you walk the longer queue, you can walk through like the different shops and buildings from Arendelle and stuff, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it's really well done, and it looks. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like inside, like kind of like Beer Garden as far as
it's nice.
It's nice. It fits. It fits with World Showcase. Haters go hate on something else because I think they actually did good by it. Personally, I think it was really good. What else did we do that day? We
went there. We were pretty tired.
We ate at Sunshine Seasons.
We were pretty tired, so we went back early.
Yeah, we did go back early. I mean, the travel day is always
17 hours.
That's true. Yeah, we chose to drive this time.
Oh yeah, and then when we get there, Tom felt a pop. So he hurt his back.
Yeah, I spent most of the trip hobbling around. It was.
Tom has 2 herniated discs. So,
but we got to go to Disney World.
Yeah, so it wasn't Disney World's fault. It was driving the car's fault.
Yeah, it was driving the car. Well,
that and a couple other things that were unrelated to Disney.
Yeah,
but so yeah, that was a real fun trip for Tom again. He's always getting hurt. Like he broke his rib last time and cut his arm up. And
tripped on a stroller. I cut.
No, they cut us off and you tripped.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then you got hurt last time. It's like I think Tom's like doomed to suffer some kind of weird fate every time we go.
No, don't say that. You're jinxing it.
I'm not jinxing it. You're jinxing it. Anyway, so everybody wish us Disney magic for next time so that Tom doesn't get hurt again.
Yeah.
But yes, that was we did the first day, and then the second day we went to Animal Kingdom first.
Yeah, so we didn't hit Magic Kingdom first. We went to Epcot and Animal Kingdom.
And then we went to Animal Kingdom, and we went to Magic Kingdom the first day. So, the first full day. So Animal Kingdom went to Tusker House. Yeah,
we did the character breakfast at Tusker House. I forget what they actually call it, but it was really good.
It was awesome.
It was really good.
What'd you think, Boo?
I liked it.
That's it. You liked it a lot.
It was good.
They had really good fruit and really good mushy eggs. They're a little bit wet.
She likes the eggs.
The scrambled eggs.
And they had Fruit Loops. And then when we got there,
like
when I was done with it, I went right back to the buffet and got more eggs. I just went right back to the buffet. Grabbed more eggs on a different plate and just started shoving them in my face.
It was good. Tusker House, I liked it. It was. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that as far as character, we've done a lot of character dining experiences, and I think food wise, I think this was one of the better ones
so far. Yeah.
As far as the breakfast go, this was one of my favorites, and the food was actually really good. I mean, some of them it's just very kind of generic, but they had some really good. Like quiche type things. And
they said good
bread
food.
pudding, and it was good, and the service was great. It was really kind of laid back compared to.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Like you go to the Princess breakfast, a lot of times they sort of like feel like they kind of shove you through, but this one felt very kind of laid back. And,
yeah, it was nice.
I liked it. It was good.
So we did that, and then we rode some rides. Oh, we went in the safari. It was the best safari we ever did.
It was the best Kilimanjaro safari we've ever had. Shout out to Brian, our driver.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, it was Brian on Simba 1. Yeah,
yeah, he was awesome. And that was after we had to wait for the one tour group. We got stuck having to wait for the whole tour group.
2 jeeps full of.
And then we had to wait for all that. And then, but it was cool. Hey, we go with it. So we did that, and then we went to the rapids, and the line was short, so we rode that.
Yeah, we were what 2 or 3 times.
Yes, but the last time we got turned around, the Cali River Rapids.
Oh, Cali, yeah. Just like spaced out there. They took out I was disappointed. They took out. Well, I don't know when this happened. They took out the little containers in the middle that you could put your stuff in.
We
But,
got drenched.
we
Yeah,
got
so make
drenched.
sure, they said there's lockers. If you don't want to get wet, make sure you go to the lockers because we didn't think we'd get that wet. And it was the worst I've ever gotten wet on that ride.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang it.
Yeah, we've been pretty lucky on that. I mean, we go on that one all the time. And it's just like,
Well, at least it would keep us from the hot. And plus, I was wearing a black shirt. And that, so it's like, so that would keep me cool a lot.
yeah, we got pretty soaked. I think your bags got pretty soaked.
They luckily dried, but I was like, I didn't expect to get that wet. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mom thought her phone might have been like.
Well, her bag was soaked. I mean, my wallet was soaked. I had cards and stuff in my wallet that I actually had to take out and like peel my credit cards apart because they were all stuck together.
That
and
happened to my
everything.
wallet
Yeah.
too. My one card got stuck in another. We went to the doctor. My insurance card had like stuff stuck to it from another card. And unnecessary information. But anyway,
Totally unnecessary.
but it was cool. And then we did some stuff there, and then we didn't get to go to the Boneyard that day because we had to go to Magic Kingdom, and we hopped over to Magic Kingdom. And
Oh no, because we were too wet to go. Remember?
oh, that's right. We were too wet to go to the Boneyard because I was like, if you go to the
yeah, 'cause
Boneyard,
all the rubber stuff.
We had to go to a
stick in.
cool, like the Animal Kingdom show for.
We
I
went
went to
to.
Lion King.
Yeah, we did Festival of Lion King, which we haven't done in a couple of years, and it was really good.
It was good. It was good. I don't remember it because the last time I went last too.
You were very little last time we did Festival of Lion King, so it was good. And then we went to Magic Kingdom.
I'm trying to remember. That was Liberty Tree Day.
It was everything kind of blurred together because we were hopping so much.
So we went and did some stuff there, and we rode a couple.
Oh,
things.
yeah, we found the
Rode-
crowds because we were kind of like, oh, where are the crowds at? Because Epcot and Animal were both pretty light, and then we got to.
It was like, oh my
oh
God.
boy, here they
I mean,
are.
for example, Little Mermaid. We literally waited
sweet
for
mercy. Was that
over
the
an
first day?
hour. Yes, we waited for over an hour to go in Little Mermaid, and I think
And this kid behind us was really misbehaving.
that's true.
He
So
was he was like crawling on the walls even though they told them not to.
yeah, he kept most of them to do.
Yeah, we got to examine the queue pretty closely.
Yeah, for an hour, and I think the
Well,
reason.
at least we're used to it now.
I think the reason is because when you got to the end, the person that was merging the fast pass with the regular line, normally they will let hold the fast pass, let a bunch of regular line through, let a bunch of fast pass through, let a bunch of regular line through, etc., etc. This person would hold the entire standby line up for one person in the fast pass line that might still be way back and had to go through the red. So the standby was never moving because people were just trickling in on the fast pass line, and instead of letting making them wait for a couple minutes, let people go through, he was making everybody in the standby line wait.
Yeah, the shells kept stopping. So yeah, we're talking like an hour plus wait on the Little Mermaid, which
But we did get to play the scavenger hunt game with the blue crabs.
and we got to stand there and look at the ceiling for a half an hour and
We
explain.
were there over an hour.
Now, okay, here's what was really interesting. I heard this many places, okay, because we had some people that it was their first time to Disney World, and they're behind us, and they're like, and I think they were from Africa, and they were like, "Excuse me, is this actually a ride?"
It's like, yes.
And I was like, "Yeah, really." They're like, "This isn't a walkthrough," because my relatives are really angry that we're waiting in line this long. And I'm like, "No, there's a ride," and I said, "Normally you can walk right on it because nobody wants to actually ride this ride, but." Because they had Mine Train was down.
Oh, that's what happened. The
Yeah,
mine train was down. So everybody was going there because the mine train was down because it was raining.
We were done, it was up again, and then we had to go to dinner, right?
Well, we went and rode the mine train, and the mine train was actually really cool.
Yeah, Mine Train's cool. It was very uncomfortable for me though.
But that's because you would hurt
tall.
your back.
Well, I hurt my back, and I'm and for anyone who is over 6 foot tall, and I've heard this actually come up on some forums too. Should you ride the Mine Train if you're over 6 foot tall? And I'm going to tell you, it's a very tight, potentially uncomfortable ride for you, but it's
for
fun.
everybody else, it was great.
For everybody else, it was great.
So
And he got like stuck, but the workers was like, just push it in.
No. What? No, she didn't. She basically just shoved me in the thing and down came the belt and off we went. But we got in the very back, and I think there's a lot more swing in the back because people were like, "Oh, these carts don't swing at all." I'm like, I don't know about you, but our carts were swinging.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
I liked that. So we did that, and then we went to. And we were like, well, we had to be at a reservation for dinner, but we thought we have time to squeeze Small World in. And then Small World broke down.
Oh, that's
Then
right.
Small World stopped. We sat there for a while.
I had video of
And
that.
we sat there and sat there and sat there
It
for
wound
like
up being a 20-minute
minute.
ride on Small World.
and for like 2 minutes, we had to sit there and to listen to a Small World song. It's actually better when it's not like when it's moving, because it seems to not be as loud because this thing's moving. And I just actually plugged my ears because it got so loud, and I was just like, I'm not listening. It was to me.
It was fine.
I mean, normally I don't care. Normally I'm like, hey, it's pretty cool.
I love Small
We got
World.
stuck on Haunted Mansion 14. I was like, yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, we did.
But we had reservations. So I was like, of course.
Well, that was, I mean, it seemed like we were late for every reservation.
I
So
know,
we did
we
learn
tried.
on this trip more than any trip. Disney's pretty flexible with the reservation times because we were late on like 3 of our table service reservations.
We made it, but it was turned out okay because they were running behind anyway. So we went to Liberty Tree, which I highly recommend Liberty Tree.
Yeah, I think that's my
their
favorite table
mashed
service.
Potatoes, and their food is really good, especially
The ham.
It's good.
It was good. I mean, we had quite a wait at Liberty Tree too.
We've been waiting. I've been wanting to go there forever, and we got to go, and it was
good.
It was really good.
But by the way, if you don't like sweet butter, they have really sweet butter.
It was good. Liberty Tree, if you haven't done it, I know, I mean, it's been around forever, but definitely, I think it's definitely worth the time. That's one I think I would do every trip.
Yeah, it's really good.
I love the stuffing too. They put like
the salad.
Oh yeah, they had this amazing strawberry vinaigrette, and the kids wouldn't eat it, but we like just kept like, I'm like, just bring me a big bowl of the salad.
That's all I need.
And, and some buns and maybe some ice cream. But I'm good on the salad. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
So we did that, and then we went to then you and Tristan we were going to watch the parades, but then we decided not to. But Kyrie and I went to Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
And we did that, and then that was that day.
That was that day. So I think yeah. Kyrie likes.
Of course, we Haunted Mansion a couple times too.
We had to do Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I think now's a good time to take a break, and we'll take have a word from our sponsor, and then we'll come back and talk more about our last trip. This podcast is brought to you in part by Academy Travel at MickeyVacations.com. Academy Travel is the official travel sponsor of the Pirates and Princesses podcast, and we can't recommend them enough. Academy Travel is a platinum earmarked travel agency with over 20 years of experience helping plan countless Disney dream vacations. And now our listeners can take advantage of their expertise by going to a special VIP site where you can claim special offers and discounts only available to Pirates and Princesses listeners, as well as get a free no-obligation quote from Lisa and her expert team of agents. Their services are 100% free and they really know their Disney. Go to MickeyVacations.com/PNP. That's MickeyVacations.com/PNP to get started on your next Disney dream vacation today. And now back to the show. Okay, we are back, and we're gonna give you. Let's see, where were we on day 3?
Mm-hmm.
So we had what, 6 days, 5 days,
I don't
6
know.
days. I don't remember. It all blurred together.
So yeah, this day we went to Epcot in Hollywood. This is the day we went to Via Napoli.
Oh, okay, yep.
But we got there, and luckily it was. I didn't realize it was early extra magic hours that day, so we got there a little later. But we got there before they opened the main gate, and we got there in time that we went right for test track and got right in.
Mm-hmm.
Because the main gate hadn't been open yet.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I remember. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Test track. That's a tip right there. I mean, we're gonna make it harder for ourselves, but you know, if you don't have enough fast passes, because you can either do Soarin' or test track
or Frozen.
I guess they consider all those like the e-ticket rides now. Just make a beeline for test track if you can. And take some shortcuts and get on it first, and usually you don't have to use a fast pass for it.
Yeah, we went right there, and we thought we'd still wait longer than we did. We got, literally right on.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
It was awesome, and so we did that, and then
we were like in the first 2 or 3 cars I think they put through.
Yeah, it was quick, and then we went over to Starbucks because Tristan wanted Starbucks.
Yeah, good use of snack credit. I think we talked about
it is
that.
a good use of snack credit.
You can get like a $7 frozen coffee for one of your snack credits. So we were like just using 2 snack credits and like sharing them,
and it was cool. So then we went there, and then we went over to the Seas with Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that. And then, what else did we do? We went over to the land then and did
The land was broke. I remember.
Well, we went and did the boat ride. We weren't doing Soarin' yet because we had fast passes.
Yeah, we
did. We living with the land.
Living with the land, and I thought it was down. No, that was the first day.
That was first day.
Yeah, because we went to Sunshine Seasons instead.
What was terrible?
Soarin'.
Well, we didn't do
It's
Soarin'.
not good for mom, especially mom.
No, it was good, but the ride's good. But that's not that day. That's unrelated. The ride itself was good. That wasn't the problem. And then we went to Via Napoli,
which was good.
Spaghetti's many feet on the kids' menu.
Via Napoli, I'm really torn because the food is good. I'm not gonna say the food's not good.
No, it's good. But it's really tiny.
It's the portions are very small and the prices are very high.
Yeah.
And the pizza was good. I mean, because
it was good.
I mean, I got the lasagna. You got some kind of the chicken pasta. I forget what it was called. Kyrie got spaghetti. Tristan got one of the pizzas, and but Tristan got the small pizza would feed 2 or 3 people. I mean, they're huge. But we had the dining plan this time. But to be honest, I don't know if I would pay out of pocket for it.
I don't know.
I mean, I liked it. I did like it, but I don't like it enough to pay $30 a plate.
Yeah, it wasn't that high, but it was
for
high.
very, very small. Well, I don't know. Some of the stuff in the menu was like $25-$30.
And it was small.
Yeah.
It was, it was good.
It was good. I love the ovens.
The ovens were cute.
The
They all
ovens
had
were
names.
awesome. Yeah,
I like the
they were
ovens.
cool. The service was really good.
Oh, they were really nice.
The waiter was awesome. He was very, very cool. But it was one of those things where I'd really have to think. I don't know. Would you go back?
I don't know. I mean, I liked it.
I don't think it's a must do. I mean, I think it's maybe one of these trips will.
I liked it. Sorry, I don't know if I wouldn't pay that much normally. I just wouldn't. I just thought it was kind of overpriced for what it was.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. What did you think of the Napoli?
I liked the food, but I don't think Tristan would go back there.
Oh, because the bathroom?
Oh, he said the bathrooms. Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Okay. Anyway, but no, I mean, overall, the food was good, and
The girls' bathroom was nice there.
Okay, but we were on the dining plan, so it was just kind of get whatever we wanted. But where else did we do?
So we did that, and then I think we went around the World Showcase a little bit that night.
And then we went to Hollywood.
Yeah, it went.
And that thing's hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh
right.
geez, yeah. Okay, we took the boat to Hollywood.
That's right.
In sunscreen, and then when we got to Hollywood, my eyes were burning because of my sweat mixed in with sunscreen.
Yeah, we've never taken the boat from Epcot to Hollywood, so we're like, let's take the boat to Hollywood,
which is cool because you got to see the boardwalk and all that.
It was cool. The boat was not cool. The air conditioning or something was broken on the boat, and it was like 105 degrees.
It was really hot in the boat,
and it was very crowded.
It was cool to see.
It was very cool till we got the swan and dolphin.
Oh, yeah, because there's a joke because the swan and dolphin freak me out. First of all, the swan looks like swans, but they're giant swans. They're huge. And they creep me out.
At night, apparently, they glow red.
And then the dolphins look more like bass that kind of jumped off a building and landed on their face.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I think they look like. They look like a fish head with an ice cream cone body and then mermaids end up her tail.
But they just look creepy. I mean, I don't know why.
They're big. I think it's because they're big.
Because to me, things like that freak me out. And so my family thinks it's great fun to make fun of me for being scared of the swan dolphin.
Did you say that?
No. No, I did not.
So we got to Hollywood. I recommend it. I think I'd recommend it in the fall or
the
spring.
boat's cool.
Or when the air conditioning is working. But the boat ride itself is actually really cool because you get to see some of the other resorts.
It was really cool.
And, we've actually never gone that way. So that was something different.
That was
we
cool.
did.
I liked it. But then we went to Hollywood, and I'm trying to remember what we did. We got to see the Star Wars, the launch bay. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Star Wars launch bay. We got to see that for the first time since they closed the Art of Animation.
We were there first, and the
Disney Animation,
stormtroopers were interacting with the kids a whole bunch, so that was fun.
Especially me.
Boo had her BB-8 ears on.
Oh yeah, I made BB-8 ears for Tristan.
Yeah.
And they thought I was the one they were looking for.
Yeah, so she was in trouble.
And then there was a bunny.
And then I raised a fist to the one's face.
Whoa.
Well, not like mean. Like she was joking. And then there was a little bunny, and it was actually it was hopping around the building, and they were talking about the bunny, but it was cute. Stormtroopers were going to look at the bunny.
Yeah.
I wish I had pictures of
and then
stormtroopers and the bunny.
They passed, like I saw them walking outside.
There was a lot of interaction with the stormtroopers.
Yeah, and then you can see the cool movie. It was actually
Yeah,
cool.
we
it
actually
it
did
gets you in the feels.
It does. It was
I
good.
cried. I
mean,
admit it.
I was worried about the launch, but when I heard about it, because I was kind of like, oh, they're just gonna like shove a bunch of props into the building, but it actually was really well done.
It was done well. It was really cool. I was
Jawas
so
running
excited.
around
Yeah, I was so excited about. Then you can go down to the characters like Chewbacca and what was it, Kylo Ren and stuff. We didn't do that, but it was really cool. And all the stuff they have from the props and things were just awesome. I loved it. At the end, they have a store.
Yeah,
and you can buy
they
the
had some really
costumes.
cool, they had some really cool. They had like the giant Kenner style action figures there.
I know, I love those. And then they had the costumes
really
you can buy,
cool.
like Boba Fett and stuff. You can buy costumes.
They had some really nice merch. I had some photos. I'll have to get those up on the blog.
So we did that, and then we did
Great Movie Ride. Did we do that?
We did a Great Movie Ride.
We
We
actually
had to
had
wait in line, which was surprising. I was like, what?
And
You
again,
wait
we
in line for
had
Great Movie Ride.
there was a family I was talking to behind me. Is this a ride? Is this actually a ride? Yes, it is.
That's why it's called the Great Movie Ride.
Yep.
Just saying. So we had that, and then we did Toy Story Mania, and
It was awesome.
Yeah, Toy Story Mania, it seemed like they updated something on there. I'm not sure, but we didn't seem to wait that long.
No, it wasn't too bad. Well, we also had fast passes, so we got right in. What else we do? We did Star Tours, of course, because they love Star Tours.
Oh, we did Star Tours a couple times.
Yeah, we did that a couple different days.
Did we do Muppet Vision that day?
Yeah, I think we did.
I don't remember. Or did we do that another day?
I don't remember. We did it for sure one of the days. That was the second time we went, I think.
Muppet's Courtyard is like really messy right now.
Yeah, because they're working on all the stuff.
Yeah, it's all like construction. Like you blink, you'd miss it. I mean, it's like clear. I mean, they've got all kinds of walls up now, and so we got to look at the new Rizzo restaurant, the exterior of it, and
yeah, well, you can't really see much.
No, but
so we did that, and then that was day 2. We went back to the hotel, and then the next day we spent the whole day at Epcot. Yeah, the whole day
was
at Epcot.
Epcot again.
Yeah, it was
Epcot. We spent a lot. We spent more time in Epcot this trip than we did any other trip.
We went to Akershus.
Yeah, we went to Akershus. Oh, that was cool. We've got video. I need to get that up on. It's on our Facebook page, but I need to get that up on our.
We had parade twice.
Yeah, we went to Akershus in the morning.
Before the park opened.
Before the park opened, which I highly recommend doing a breakfast at Epcot because it's amazing when you go in first thing in the morning and there's like nobody there.
You can walk right to it. It's cool.
Yeah.
So we did that, and Kyrie got to be in the parade twice, and that was cool. And then she kept wearing her aprons. She had on that day, didn't she, Kyrie? I think so. And then we were going to try to get on to Frozen again because we got early, but because of filming, they were filming something.
I think they said Billy Piper was there from Doctor Who.
I think so.
Billy Piper
they were
was
filming
doing something
and then I think it broke down.
It broke down again.
So the line was very long.
Frozen broke down.
We're not waiting.
They said it was like a 5-hour wait.
When they were done filming was like 2 to 5 hours of wait.
It was a lot. It was a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like if we waited there, we could have been waiting like 4 hours. Well,
wouldn't
we
have
could
been
have
that
gone during to Imagination.
So yeah, we decided to go during Imagination instead.
We got right on that too.
Yeah, that was right on. And then we went over to the World Showcase. And we were there, but it wasn't open yet. Remember, like the rest of the
That's right. We had to wait
open.
for Canada. That we were over hanging out by Canada.
So yeah, we did. We did the World Showcase the rest of the day, pretty much.
And I picked up in England. I picked up Cadbury egg cookies.
They were delicious.
They were very good. They tasted like Cadbury eggs as cookies, and I didn't know they made such a thing. But
yeah, you had a discussion with a girl about Cadbury eggs.
Yeah,
and I kept eating the chips.
Well, and then we had a bird that also liked was it a bird or a squirrel?
Yes, it was both.
The squirrel and the bird. So we went over to the tea shop.
But first the squirrel.
Got the Cadbury eggs. Tristan decided he wanted fish and chips. And it was like 105 degrees. So we went over and sat down while he ate his stuff. And then we fed the squirrels. We're not supposed to.
It says don't.
Don't. Yeah.
Wait, what?
This big sign.
My butt started burning because the chairs were so high.
Oh, the chairs were hot.
Oh, okay. No, it had nothing to do with
TMI.
had nothing to do
Anyway.
with the fish and chips. But no, the Cadbury egg cookies, they're a limited time thing. If you get a chance, check them out. They're very good.
They're good.
And I was comparing American Cadbury eggs.
You
with
having a whole
English
discussion with the girl about
Cadbury eggs, and she said the Hershey ones are garbage compared to the.
I'm sure they
the
are.
English
But then
ones,
you were
so.
talking about your good deal on them, and she's like, "That is a good deal."
I'm like, yeah, I got them for like 18 cents a piece. Man.
Yeah, go you.
Yeah.
Bargains.
Yeah.
And then we just went around to different countries. We spent a lot of time in Japan because we
A lot of time. Went to the
Japan
Kawaii.
Pavilion. Yes, we
Yep,
did. I was so
exhibit.
excited. I
That was
wanted to
cool.
see that.
I was probably the only one that got a pearl, and they're $17.
Well,
I
next
only
time
got one.
next time I'm gonna get a pearl. I didn't get one this time, but next time I'm gonna get one. I should have got one this time. So Kyrie did the pearl, which is cool, and they had all kinds of really awesome things I wanted to buy that I didn't have the money for. And she got her backpack for school.
Hello Kitty. And Mom, guess what? Well, she couldn't find it on Amazon. It was like the only one Hello Kitty backpack that they didn't have, that they had there, that they didn't have on Amazon.
So she's got her back to school backpack, and
From the World Showcase.
yes,
It even has these buckles. For
I don't think your
sleeves.
friends are gonna have that. So
yeah. So basically, just went
No.
around the World Showcase.
My friend Ava, her Nini and Papa are going to Florida. It might be her first time ever at Disney.
Okay, well that's cool. So what else we did? I don't remember what we did that
We
day.
went back early because they wanted to swim.
They went swimming. Yeah, we went swimming at the hotel, and
That was it that day.
And we
Yeah, it was
forgot
pretty late.
goggles, but I mean, it was bright under there. I went on the slide twice. Oh, Tristan got seriously injured there.
he didn't get seriously injured. He scraped his foot.
Really bad.
He didn't scrape his foot. It wasn't like there's blood in the water or anything. You guys were doing it. They were at the old man pool at
It's
Port
not like a
Orleans.
shark did like
No.
shark blood.
No, and they both won the water slide, which I was very proud of them for winning the water
I
slide.
went on twice. They stopped because I kept getting stuck underwater.
Oh, okay. So that was what day was that? 3, 4? How many more days do we
I
have?
don't know. Then the next day we went to Magic
4, I
Kingdom
think.
again, and that was like next to last day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was no wait. Oh, that day at Epcot we forgot to mention the Soarin incident.
Was that day?
That was that day.
Okay, I'm gonna let Cam tell the story. We got to see Soarin' Around the World.
But the Soarin' Around the World ride is really cool.
It's a
better now because
huge
we saw
improvement, I
the
think, over the original.
pyramids of Giza, and it was
Ooh,
really
good job.
all that. So you learned something from Epcot. That's how we get around
Well, no, she
school.
learned that from her mother.
Okay.
and school.
Because my background was art history and ancient Egypt and Greece and Rome were my like specialties. Anyway, so we were going on to Around the World, and we were in line, and there's this woman in front of us in a wheelchair, which nothing against people in wheelchairs because people need wheelchairs. She was a rather large woman. I'm not skinny myself, so I wasn't gonna, I'm not saying anything to judgy anything like that, but she was with these really two skinny girls, and they were going to go in the ride. Well, the woman didn't understand. They tried to take her, they offered to let her take her wheelchair off there and just walk down. She said no, she needed it. So when they get there, she didn't understand that the wheelchair had to be left behind. You can't ride the wheelchair up on the
She
Soarin'
didn't know
ride.
what she was getting on.
So she brings her
Yeah.
wheelchair in and tries to back it into the thing, and they're like, no. And
Not going to work. We can't take the scooter.
okay,
into
so
the...
it's already like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But she was with this one girl in front of her, one girl behind her, which would have worked out fine. But no, she insisted that she was going to put them on one side of her and she was going to sit by me. Except she needed like 2 seats. And she only had one. And like I said, I am not skinny. I am a rather large woman myself. And it was very uncomfortable because I had to sit with my right arm like wrapped clear around myself to my left hand side where my daughter was, because I had no room and I was sideways. And it's kind of scary when you're like going up in the air and you're kind of like not in your seat the whole way. You're kind of sideways.
Yeah, but
That wasn't the worst part.
That wasn't the worst part.
Then the ride
gets
starts.
better.
Then the ride starts.
Then she found out exactly what kind of ride it was.
Then she starts getting up there, and every time there was something going on, she kept screaming loudly.
Oh, she was squealing. I thought it was the row behind us. I didn't realize
No,
it was
she
this
was
one woman.
screaming. So there I'm
I
sitting
looked
with
to my side with Mom, and she's just like screaming
about everything. Screaming.
She's holding on for dear life.
So I can't even hold on because I'm turned sideways in the seat with my right arm wrapped around me, grabbing my left shoulder, trying not to fall out and trying to hold on to something. And then she's screaming in my ear the entire ride about everything. She's just screaming.
And I found 2 hidden Mickeys on that ride.
Oh, right.
Like the 3 air balloons were shaped like a Mickey.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the fireworks were obviously
Oh, yeah, that's
like
right.
with there was like 2 ears over the Epcot.
Over Spaceship Earth?
Yeah. I call it the giant golf ball.
Okay.
So that was
That's what it looks like.
so that was my Soarin' experience. The ride itself was awesome.
She was like hanging on for dear life, screaming. She had no idea what she was on. So they basically took Grandma off the
I don't
scooter.
think she was that old.
Well, they took her off the scooter, put her on the ride,
And they
then
could
up
have
she
put her in the
goes,
middle
and-
between the two girls, so
Right.
it made room for everybody.
And they're like laughing at her, I think.
And they
you
were
know.
screaming with her. some
And
of
she's
them.
just like dangling, and she looked like she was gonna fall out of the seat. I mean, she
Well, then
was like-
I'm like falling out of the seat because I can't fit in my seat when someone's pushing me out of my seat. And then I'm sitting there like, please don't let me fall to my death. You know, I won't think I'd die, but I'd probably get, kind of hurt.
Yeah.
And we're kind of high up. And then I'm like,
Like what?
stop
5
screaming
feet
in my
off-
ear.
Like what? 10 feet off the ground,
But
maybe?
you're up a ways. And I'm just like, please stop screaming in my ear. So not only am I twisted sideways, they're screaming in my ear.
So anyway, that was Cam's white
But
knuckles.
Soarin' itself is awesome.
Yeah, the new Soarin's really good.
I recommend it highly.
What else did we do that day? We did a lot of things. We had our sip of Beverly.
Yeah, we had some like a couple times.
Several sips of Beverly.
It tastes like ink in a cup, but Dad likes it.
I like Beverly. It's awful.
You like it at Disney, liar.
I do.
He
It's
does
just
like it.
so awful. I can't decide. I actually prefer Beverly to Crystal Pepsi because they brought Crystal
Oh, I
Pepsi
don't like
back.
Crystal Pepsi
I'll
either.
drink Beverly before I'll drink Crystal Pepsi.
So anyway, real quick,
Pepsi before I ever
we're gonna take a break again soon if we keep
I
talking.
know.
And then we went to Magic Kingdom the next day again, and we got there early enough that we went right to stuff. So we got right on to Peter Pan, right on to things.
Yep. Here's another tip from Cam. If you want to save a fast pass, go right for Peter Pan because everybody else is going
don't waste
for
fast pass.
Yeah, they're all going for Snow White and yep.
So we did that first, and we did went to Haunted Mansion again because yes.
Have to.
And Thunder Mountain was broke. We had fast passes.
right, Thunder Mountain
we
was
did
broke.
Splash Mountain, but then Thunder Mountain was broken again. And
Well,
we
you
had
guys
fast
eventually
passes.
got on. I didn't go on it because my back hurt too bad to go on it, and that's a pretty rough.
We had fast passes Splash Mountain, but we didn't use them, so we just went ahead real quick, and got right on, and the wait time was low. And then we went to Thunder Mountain, but we had a fast pass that, so we switched them. And what we did, we went and did other stuff instead. But we went to Be Our Guest.
Yes, and we ate in the
West Wing,
Yeah,
which
that's
was
the first time we were in the
awesome.
West Wing. We go to Be Our Guest every time. Every time since it's open, we go. And yeah, we ate in the West Wing, which is the closest
I love the West Wing.
closest thing to eating in the Haunted Mansion I think you can get.
What did you think of the West Wing, Boo? I loved it.
It's dark.
I actually. At the
Be Our Guest.
I was
The dark
thinking
the
that.
dark room.
Yeah,
the
it was a
rose.
little scary to me. I was keep trying to hide it, but the thunder is actually scaring me. Like you could just be like having food in your mouth, eating, and then it just like startles you and you spit it out all over.
Well, you didn't spit it out all over.
Yeah,
No,
but
it was-
I
it
knew
was cool.
coming.
Drama.
I liked it. That's my favorite room so far.
It's my favorite room. I
Yeah.
love it. I think there's not many seats
But
in there
maybe
though.
next time we should instead of going to like the middle room or the West Wing, we could probably go to like the one with the spinning bell and bees dancing.
Maybe I want to go back to the West Wing. It
I like
was
the West
pretty
Wing,
awesome.
too. I mean, I'd do the main ballroom again too. It's always. Now speaking of Haunted Mansion, and I guess it's still tarp.
They have the screen up.
They had it tarped, which really kind of was like, yeah.
We did the boat ride, and you couldn't see the backside because they had stuff all up. They're repainting it.
Did
or
the Mark
something.
Twain, and we couldn't see the backside of that. I don't know what they're doing. People said they're painting it, but they've had the tarp up since like June. I have no idea. It seems to me like it's a little more than paint.
I have no idea either.
They're probably putting in magic band, like
Oh, by the way,
people. The ghosts will like write your name in the windows as you walk by or something.
That'd be
That'd
funny
be
if
kinda
it did.
but you know what? Did we mention that the half day at Magic Kingdom we went on Jungle Cruise?
Oh,
we
at
went on the
night.
Jungle Cruise at night, which we've never done.
Yeah, I was actually scared, and then I opened my eyes and I realized I saw a spider and jiggling, and I was like, wait, they're not scary. But when I asked if Tristan if they hanged over the boat, he said yeah, and then I looked and they were just like jiggling on lips, and it's actually kind of funny looking.
Jungle Cruise at night's a very different experience. I've never done the Jungle Cruise at night.
I had never done
No
it either.
wonder I didn't
Yeah.
want to go on it when I was 6. I hate it now.
Well, no.
don't
The
like-
actual
I don't
daytime,
like-
it's cheesy, but at night it is kind of odd because it's pitch black, and then boom, there's a spotlight, and there's a spider. There's a
Yeah, I've never
something.
done it at night before.
And boom, there's an alligator, and then we were about to enter the Egyptian or something,
where
and
the ruins were, yeah.
tired.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. They've been there for a long time, Kyrie.
Well, we also forgot to mention we were at Epcot too. We did the meet and greet with Elsa and Anna at the summer house.
Oh, yeah.
And that was cool.
That was nice.
But back to Magic Kingdom. And then that day was cool because what Kyrie didn't know was that, you can tell in a minute, was that Tom and I had made reservations.
Wait, I want to say what it was. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and they said we were going to the princess place. But here's the thing. When I got in there, I was like inside screaming happiness. But I said, Anna's my second favorite because she punches Hans in the face and shows him her boss, and they loved me.
They did. They wanted her to move in.
Kyrie has wanted to go to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique for several years now. We never found it.
Years, months.
Nah, you wanted to go last time.
You wanted to go for a while.
No, I didn't.
Never had the time to get her in. And so now this trip, we booked it pretty last minute. And I'm like, oh, there's no way we're going to get in. So
we got in.
And we got her in, and we got her in at Magic Kingdom, and she had her princess makeover.
We got in the Magic Kingdom one, which is supposedly better.
Yeah. Well, she had a dress that my mom made her, an Aurora dress. So we told her she was going to a princess meet and greet, which she did get to do later.
Yeah, we did go.
But she didn't. So we got her changed into the dress and everything. But what she didn't know was because we walked by it earlier that day, and she pointed it out. But I'm like, I'm sorry, boo, we can't do it. And then we went in, and she's like, wait, what? And I walk her in.
We went past it, and then we backed up and went in there.
Yeah, I walked past it, I took her back in, and we went in, and then I said she had a reservation. She still didn't get it. And I walked up to the desk, and I said about her name.
And at first, I actually thought it was where the princess was.
And then they looked up her name, and then she was having her discussion with them, and they wanted to have her. They like, we like this kid.
And when I was about to get my stuff done. They just brought in a worker and had me tell them.
Okay.
They were like,
I missed that because we went to
they thought she was hilarious. So that her story about the Anna buying her second favorite print, they kept bringing everybody over to have her repeat the story. I thought it was so funny, and they're like, we like her. She can move in with us because they thought she was funny.
And you can bring your dog.
They told her she could bring Charlie too.
Tristan, being the good brother he is, he got bored, so we went to PhilharMagic while you guys were.
Yeah.
And I'm sad because we didn't get to.
We've been on PhilharMagic many times.
So, but anyway, long story short, which is too late, I guess. She got Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and she was very happy with that. So that was that day, and she was very surprised. And then I did normal stuff. We did Tomorrowland that day. We did. Yeah.
Now here's what I'm bummed about.
Did Alien Account? Are you?
Geez. Okay.
Stitch's Great Escape.
So we did a couple of things this trip that we haven't done before, and one of them is Stitch's Great Escape, which people, we've avoided it like the plague for years. Like everybody's like, don't do this ride, it's horrible, and we did it because everything else had lines because it was July, and we're like, you know what, we can probably get on
and
Stitch.
Guess what? My mom has a story for what Stitch's Great Escape used to be, and it was freaky. It was a alien encounter. You would hear bones.
Yeah, it was
audience screaming, but they weren't really screaming.
Yeah. The reason why they have restraints in the seats. Let's put it that way.
To keep people in the seats so they
for the original ride.
The Stitch ride wasn't that bad.
No.
It was a little scary when it went down.
Stitch isn't why they have restraints.
Well, the restraints, yeah. I'm not really into a ride that basically straps you into a chair and has Stitch belch onions into your face. Not a good attraction.
Belch onions in your face. He touched my leg.
Yeah.
And this one guy, I think he might have been on the iPad or something. I looked back at him and he was like, don't touch me.
It was just as good as people said it was. I don't see myself going on it again.
No. And what else? We got Dole Whips that day.
Yes, we did.
I know this is not very funny for anybody listening.
I know. Well, some people are like, yes, tell me more about the Dole Whips.
Yeah.
And tell me more. Tell me about the Dole Whips.
And then
it's the best part. It was cold.
We were going to go to Shopping Village that night, but there was a storm and they were closing the boats down, and we thought it best not to go because if the storm hit, Kyrie's hair was done up from Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. We didn't want to get ruined.
Yeah, we didn't want to get ruined.
And then,
we were gonna stay. I think we were gonna stay for Main Street Electrical, and then we didn't because we were tired. And we're like, what the heck? We'll just catch it next time. Well, then we find out that Main Street Electrical is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
In October, they're taking it away. So whoops.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's that?
The electric parade with the lights.
Oh, I love that thing.
Yeah, I know.
And then Sunday, what did we do Sunday? Sunday it was a
Ohana. Ohana debacle.
Ohana, another case where the buses caused us issues.
Buses caused us
that
issues.
And Tom got us off the wrong spot.
I got us off the monorail. I got us off at the transit center at the Polynesian instead of actually at the Polynesian.
So it would take us right. I wasn't too impressed with Ohana.
Kyrie loved it.
I did waffles.
She likes the waffles, but I'm like, you know what? I mean, honestly.
And the parade there, I went twice also.
Oh, you went twice?
Both times I was with Stitch.
Okay, but personally, I still like Tusker House better.
I didn't like Ohana. I like Tusker House because you can go get what you want. You're not stuck to a platter. It was too crowded. Wait was too long. I thought it was overrated.
It was very crowded. I mean, we waited for like 45 minutes.
I just thought it was.
I expected to be more Polynesian. I expected like skewers and kebabs and like all kinds of Hawaiian breakfast fare, and it was just scrambled eggs and bacon.
Well, no, I expected that because I read the write-up, but
they also have
I don't read anything. I just do it.
But they tell you about these cool breads. They give you they didn't even give us enough piece for everybody to have one.
Yeah, it's like one little piece of.
It's like one little basket. You never get more, and then it just was overrated. It was not. I would not do Ohana again. I'm just gonna say straight up. I mean,
would.
other people might love it.
Well,
and that's
you can
cool.
do Ohana. We'll go do Tusker
Other people
House.
might love it, and that's cool. I'm not. You go ahead and love it. It wasn't my thing.
I like Ohana a little more than Tusker.
Okay.
It wasn't my thing. I want to do it again. Well, when you're buying, you will do Ohana. So then we went over to Animal Kingdom so Kyrie could go to the boneyard because she wasn't wet this time.
Mm-hmm.
So she did the boneyard for a little while, and then Tristan got a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah, because we didn't realize that now they got rid of the chicken waffle sandwiches from Magic Kingdom. And so now the only place you can get a waffle sandwich, I guess, is Animal Kingdom, but it's a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Right, so he did that.
Yeah.
And then it was so hot. I just can't express to you how hot it was that day. And then we went to Hollywood.
I almost drank all the Pepsi myself that we bought.
I bet.
And Tom actually was at Hollywood waiting for us because we had to split up.
Yeah.
So he was there waiting for us. So we went to Hollywood and
Rode Star Tours.
again.
Oh,
was that the day that we had the one person kept having a camera? Or was that the first time it started? Somebody kept trying to videotape Star Tours.
Oh, yeah.
And they kept stopping the ride, and they were like, turn the camera off. And it would go again for about a minute, and then turn the camera off. We know you've got a camera, turn the camera off. So they're getting really strict about ride
blame
videos, I think,
them.
now.
Yeah, it wasn't safe either.
No.
So, yeah, that was the first day, actually. But so we did some stuff there. We did, Kyrie and I did Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, I want to say this one.
Okay,
so I tried my hardest to keep my head back. And as soon as I got it there, the ride was so bad and it caused so much wind and stuff. It wasn't really windy. I just decided to pull my head up and start banging across the seat.
Just a headbang.
That's not funny.
And then Cam's like, "Oh, Rock and Roller Coaster's not bad. It's a smooth ride. It's
I
not
forgot
bad
about
at
the
all."
head thing.
She comes out. She's like, "That was horrible."
No, I said it was horrible. I
And
said I
you went
forgot
on your
about
side, but guess what? I knew you would have gone on your side, but I didn't know you would also go upside down again. And then, we also another thing I didn't like about it was that the music was so dang loud.
Because it's rock and roll.
But it was good music.
But actually, that wasn't what I didn't like. I actually had this other thing.
Kyrie's list of grievances. Dear Disney, here are some things I don't like about your park. That newfangled rock and roll music is too loud, and it made me bang my head uncontrollably. I can't stand it.
It made me have a huge headache.
Don't make me go to the internet with my complaints. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, I didn't actually complain about that. The music was really nice. And guess what? It was actually kind of cool because it was perfect noise maker. And it was just it was like a romantic rock and roller.
Wait, the romantic rock and roller coaster? What?
Okay.
No, it was it's like a song about a girl apparently. But this one thing I actually have a theory about. You know, headbanging?
Yes.
I think I know why. It does that uncontrollably because when you're on stage, rock and roll bands usually bang your head.
Headbang. I don't think Aerosmith does a lot of headbanging, but the ride definitely.
It bangs your head, yes.
Yeah, I was in a lot of pain that day. I couldn't have ridden it even if I wanted to.
I forgot how bad it was, and Kyrie, as soon as it
Tristan wanted to
started,
go, but I don't think he would have liked it.
He's not a big fan of
as
inverted
soon as it
coasters.
started, I was like, oh, I forgot it was this bad. She's probably freaking out. We get off there. She goes, Mommy, I did not like that.
Well, she went on Tower of Terror when she was like 4.
Yeah, no.
And that's another one that I'm
I'm
She won't go
still
back.
never going on it. I'm never going on Rocker Roller Coaster. I'm never going on Tower Terror. So there's 2 things there. And besides those 2 things, I'll ride everything.
Okay, cool. You can
But
just
I
hang
just-
with Dad in the tiki room.
In the tiki, I actually learned that at my school, the song.
And then, so then we did a couple of things there, and then we ran over to Epcot, didn't we?
I think we did. We made like a victory lap.
We
did.
went over there, and we got. Well, we should have bought the Elena doll there. We didn't
Yeah, that was
buy
my
it at
fault.
Hollywood. That comes up later. And then we went over to Epcot because Tristan wanted to ride Test Track again, and we went to a couple places at the World
Yeah,
Showcase.
we had a couple random fast passes, so we went on Test Track.
Yes,
And
we
then
did
after
that.
that, we went on. We didn't go on.
No, we left Epcot and we went to Disney Springs because
Yeah.
Tristan wanted to go to Disney
Yeah,
Springs.
well, there's no buses that go directly to Disney Springs. You have to go back to a hotel. And the bus situation being at our hotel was bad, so it took us forever to get to our hotel.
It took
and
us
then
like an hour
forever to get
Disney
another
Springs.
bus. And then we get there, and we have to go to bed by like 6:30 because we had to
To get
drive
up
the
early,
next
yeah.
day. So we were literally only there for like an hour and had to leave. And Tristan was upset because we were supposed to spend more time there.
The problem with Disney Springs is since this is the first time we've been to Disney Springs since they've revamped it, the buses let you off at a totally different place than they used to
The
at
other
downtown
side,
Disney.
clear the
Yeah,
side.
it's clear the other side. So we get off, we're like, where are we? Like there's all these new stores. We're like, I don't know where we are. We thought we were just gonna run into it.
We went to the original place, and all they had were Elena, stuffed animals, and not dolls.
So it's my fault she didn't get her Elena Valor doll, but we found her at Walmart. So that was our kind of whirlwind tour of everything that
Well, it wasn't
happened.
whirlwind. We were long-winded. You probably
Well-
are like, oh my God, will you shut up?
It's like, and then we went to the bathroom, and then in the bathroom they changed the mirrors, and yeah, we were trying to do some more live streaming. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it. Hopefully next time Pokemon Go won't be a thing anymore.
It's still a thing, but it's not as
It
popular.
won't be as popular, so we'll actually be able to do a little more live streaming. But yeah, so that was this trip. We'd love to hear about your trip. You can drop us an email at piratspodcast@gmail.com. Drop us a line at piratspodcast@gmail.com or on Facebook and tell us about your trip. We'd love to hear about it, and we can compare notes. So I think we're done for this episode, and this is our much long way. It would have been a lot of fun, I think, with Tristan. Probably would have been an extra hour with
You would have
Tristan.
had songs.
He would have had songs, yeah. it
Oh,
would
that
have.
would have been way better.
So, but we will talk to you the next time. Subscribe on iTunes, subscribe on Stitcher. And Kyrie wants to say something again.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Yeah. And I think we're going to say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Pirates and Princesses is a production of Clownfish Studios. We are an unofficial Disney podcast, not endorsed or affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. You can visit us on the web at piratesandprincesses.net. That's piratesandprincesses.net. You can shoot us an email at piratespodcast@gmail.com. That's piratespodcast@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for listening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.